An SP30 is the most common speeding fine in the UK, but if you're not familiar with it, you could be missing out on some crucial information. An SP30 speeding fine is given to anyone who commits a speeding violation on a speed-limited public road that's not a motorway. In 2017, the UK government changed the fines for drivers who were caught speeding in order to reduce the amount of road traffic accidents. The government increased the penalties and put them into categories based on the severity of the infringement. There are 3 bands in the speeding fine system: Band A, B and C. The most common prosecuted offences will fall into Band A, where drivers caught speeding will receive a fixed penalty notice. The minimum fine for a Band A offence is £100, and you will receive 3 penalty points on your licence. Band B offences come with a higher penalty, and Band C fines are the highest bracket and come with the harshest punishment. Band A is for drivers between 1 and 9 miles an hour over the speed limit. Band B is for drivers who are between 10 and 20 miles an hour over, and Band C is for drivers who are going over 20 miles an hour past the speed limit. There's a common misconception that an SP30 fine means that the speeding law was broken on a road where the speed was 30, but that's not true. SP30 is just the code used for the offence committed, and it applies to any speeding violation on a speed-limited public road that's not a motorway. So, what will happen if you get caught for an SP30 speeding fine? Firstly, you'll receive a letter within 14 days of the offence, outlining what happens next. You may receive a conditional offer to pay a fixed penalty. You may receive a driving ban if the points added to your licence for this offence take you over 12 or more points within the last 3 years. Or you could be offered the chance to take a speed awareness course. Penalty points will be added to your licence, and you will receive a financial penalty laid out by a magistrate. When you have an SP30 conviction, you must declare this to your car insurance provider for the next 5 years, and the number of points you have on your licence will dictate how much it impacts your insurance cost. The minimum fine for an SP30 is set at £100, and the cost of the penalty has increased in line with the average salary. Another misconception is that you cannot get a speeding ticket for being only slightly over the speed limit. While most of the time a tolerance for speeding is indeed applied, this usually being the often quoted 10% plus 2 miles an hour over the speed limit, so 35 and a 30, 46 and a 40 and so on. While tolerances for minor speeding may be commonly applied, common practices are in no way the same as actual laws. So for instance, when a police officer uses a mobile speed camera, they could enforce a different level of the rules, and you could well get a ticket at just 31 miles an hour. If you don't accept the fine and the penalty points, you can challenge the speeding ticket in court. However, it can be difficult to win these cases because you only need to be proven to have exceeded the speed limit for a brief amount of time. You can win a speeding ticket challenge if you weren't the driver, if your car had been stolen, or if your vehicle was mistakenly identified as speeding. In these circumstances, you might find that a speed camera photo showing that you weren't the driver is a very helpful thing indeed. But be warned, an unsuccessful speeding fine challenge is likely to result in an even bigger fine. If you think you want to challenge your ticket, or you're worried a fine is about to land you in trouble, then a popular option is to consult a solicitor for help. There's many online solicitors that work out cheaper and easier than meeting in person. JustAnswer, for example, only costs £5 for a trial. One of my colleagues saved over £270 on a parking ticket by using their service. I've linked that offer down in the description, and if you use that, you'll also be supporting MoneyNerd. So thank you.